Greetings, Kindred. I am Voivode Maquette, and welcome back to our World of Darkness. And tonight, in the Blood Sorcery Rituals playlist, we are going to be going over the level 5 ritual found in the core book for Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition, Heart of Stone. This is kind of like an upgrade to Deflection of Wooden Doom in a way, because it stops you from getting staked. The book itself states, performing this ritual turns the caster's unliving heart to stone. This makes them immune to stakes, but also, through some fluke of sympathetic magic, completely remorseless and cold-hearted automatons, totally unreceptive to emotional and social cues, even more so than normal. So in other words, you turn the Tremere into a heartless bastard. Which, I mean, a lot of people consider the Tremere like this anyway. I do think this is kind of a popular level 5 ritual, in my opinion, or at least it was in older editions. The ingredients for this ritual are a stone slab and a wax candle drenched with the blood of the caster. So sympathetic magic again. The candle now represents you. The process states, the caster lies on the stone slab with the candle on their chest, letting it burn down to nothing over the course of a night. As the fire reaches their chest, it causes 1 point of aggravated damage and forces a Terror Frenzy roll, difficulty of 3. If the caster fails the frenzy roll, the ritual ends. If the caster does not enter frenzy, they make the ritual roll. On a win, the ritual completes. A critical win heals the candle fire damage. The effect persists indefinitely, and should the caster wish to reverse the process, they must repeat the ritual. That is interesting because there's a level of thought process in that. You would typically have to have the emotional response to miss something to want to reverse this effect, because you're now more logical. You are impervious to staking. Why would you ever wish to reverse this ritual? I don't see anybody who has done this want to reverse it, because they don't really have wants in that way anymore. What they would have are drives. What they would have would be a desire to become more powerful, to climb the ranks. They don't have an emotional need to do anything that is going to open them up to weaknesses, as they would most likely see themselves having with this ritual enacted. The system states, while under the effect of this ritual, the caster's heart is literally made of stone. Stakes fail to penetrate it, breaking if forced. The caster also exhibits a complete emotional detached, subtracting 3 dice from any remorse rolls, as well as active, not resisting, social related rolls, except for intimidation and dominate. The caster cannot employ presence, but gains 3 bonus dice to pools used to resist the effect of that discipline. That's pretty cool. Seriously, if you stop and think about it, you gain a whole bunch of benefits of this ritual, but being 3 traits up in all tests to resist presence is freaking useful as all hell. And there's not that much that a Tremere would need to be emotionally attached for, and you're not going to find that many presence wielding Tremere either. So the fact that they lose the ability to use that discipline is really not something that I think is going to come up very often. But I'd like to know your point of view on it. Is this ritual worth it? Do you want to play a robot in game? Because that's effectively what you're doing. But on that detail, I want to point out that a lot of paths of enlightenment that you would play in the Sabbat also turn you into a heartless, remorseless automaton. So give me your thoughts on this one, because it is one of those things that is game-changing for that player. I am Voivode Maquette. This is our World of Darkness, and thank you for joining me in the Blood Sorcery Rituals playlist, as we've just gone over Heart of Stone. Class dismissed.